Right, hello guys, welcome to Wednesday Night with Hilly, and we're here for the Schumacher division of WAOF1 for Wednesday night, so welcome. And it's going to be a bit different tonight. I'll go into that more in detail in a second. Just getting everybody into the lobby. This is the thing when you're on your own as an admin, it's you ain't got anybody else to help, so I'm trying to do all of it. If I was more talented, I'd try and race as well as commentate and do all the lobby and all the rest of it as well. Right, invite sent to Lagoots or Lewis, whichever. Right. How many have I got? Oh, I got 18. That's always good. And I know that we got two that are running a little bit late. Right, okay. So, for you guys out there, so what's a bit different about tonight is it's a one-shot qualifying, followed by a 10-lap sprint race, and then 50% race. I'm just putting the shouts out now, and what we'll be doing is we'll be going to the pit lane now. They will have 2 minutes to do their setups. Okay. Helps if I go into spectator mode as well, that would help. So we've got 17, not 18. Oh, darn it. Kemments isn't in yet. Kemments, what are you? I just had a thing in my mind of the idiot sandwich gift then. What are you? An idiot sandwich? Yeah, no, Dad. I don't know if I've got you added, Kemments. You're going to have to send me a... Right, sorry guys, I'm not deliberately being quiet. It's just trying to. We got one last person trying to get into the lobby. Really should have been sorted sooner. Right, he's in. Okay. Right, okay, guys. So I've put the shout out to go to pit lane. Right, so what's going to happen for you guys out there? We are ready and up to the pit lane. They will have 2 minutes to do any setups, but get their setups added on. There's not a lot you need to do for one shot. The one shot will then be started. I will tell them when they can go, and once the one shot is completed, I will just select a random driver that we can watch. I'm not going to try flicking through everyone. But we will do that. Then it will be straight into the sprint. There's no break after the one-shot qualifying. It will be straight to sprint. Okay. So that's the way this is going to work tonight. As I say, guys, just bear with me a little bit with comms. Obviously, once we're up and running, we'll be absolutely fine. But just in this little bit, I'm not ignoring anybody that's put a message. I actually can't see them at all at the moment, so because I'm busy. I'll respond to them as soon as I can see them. Hoping for a fun race tonight. It should be brilliant. And at a track like this, we should see lots of action as well. So there's a couple of drivers that are going to join us during the sprint, and start from the back. Well, there's one driver that's doing that, and there's another driver that's going to try to, but he's got home from work and found that his boiler is broken. And just having a quick look down. Somebody's readied up early, basically. Got no way of knowing who that was, unfortunately, guys. And it's kind of ruined the occasion because I wasn't ready for it, and I think so. One-shot quali. Looks like Toby's in front at the moment. We've got to second, Master Spread third, Matty fourth, Mav fifth, Greza sixth. We are watching Paella as we get close to the end of the lap. Okay, so over the line, so it's Gupta on pole, Toby second, Spreader third, Greza fourth, Mav fifth, Massey sixth, Davis seventh, Adrian for eighth, Clements in ninth, Paella was 10th in the end. Legut's 11th, Raver 13th, Brownish fell in Raver 12th, Brownie 12th, 13th, Raging Raj 14th, Mirage in 15th, Chalky 16th, Operator 17th, Chucky in 18th. Just having a look, there was an invalidation. Chucky was the only invalidation. Okay, right. Right, evening Massey, evening Chalky. So we head into the sprints. Formation lap is on, so we will be doing the formation lap on both sprint and the race. So away they head off on the formation lap. So what I've said in the chat, we will be doing a restart after the sprint, because I know for a fact that the early ready up has meant that at least one driver doesn't have a correct setup on. So I'm not going to have to do the whole evening without a setup on because somebody readied up early. But if we can get the qualifying part of the evening done first, guys, and then it won't be such an issue. So around we go. So, see Bahrain. Bahrain should be a good race circuit for both sprint and main race. Plenty of overtaking opportunities. Really envisaging a good race tonight. I don't think I'll ever be doing this one-shot qualifying idea again. When I thought of it and it said it to people, it sounded like such a good idea, but that has just been completely ruined, and it's completely messed up my comms as well. So the idea was to do a hilly hot lap with whoever we were on, and I couldn't even do that, so it's quite clearly not all 20 drivers have got enough brain cells not to, to do as they're told. So frustrating when you spent so much time trying to organise it. But in a way, we're heading to the grid slots now. Let's have a quick look at the tyres. We've got one driver, Raging Raj, starting on the soft tyres, everybody else on the mediums. But Mav just misses his grid slot slightly, and so does Raging Raj. So DSQ just means he'll start about half a metre roughly back in the grid slot. So slight disadvantage off the line, but that's about it. And then... oh, please tell me Guts is not... oh, can you believe it? Right, I'm going to need a screenshot. Okay, guys, lobby restart. Lobby restart. Leave the session, please. This will obviously mean there won't be a restart after the sprint note. Right, okay. Do apologise, guys. I'm going to go quiet for a bit while I try and sort this out because, obviously, like, once again, I'm on my own, so be back in a bit. Okay, guys, I'm back with you. So we're back onto the pit lane, and guys just putting their setups on. The go time is 8:29, which we're about just over a minute away. About a minute away from, I think. Do not forget your setups. I will not be restarting again for setups. So any drivers, do your setups now, because once we go, it's too late. So, sorry to you guys watching out there, it's always a pain. But we've done our best and tried to get going as quick as possible. Thank you to the drivers as well that have been excellent through that process. I know it's a difficult one. Right, okay, the go messages come out. Again, I'm going to say it again, no formation lap, guys. I've taken it off in order to try and avoid it happening again. Good luck, everyone. Have fun. Give us a good race as well. Anybody watching, I'll pop a prediction up for the race as well during this. So, for the main race, by the way, this is obviously the sprint, so the prediction that I do will be for the main race. And I think I'm going to go with Gupta. So, can Gupta... Right, here we go. All lights on, out they go, and away we go. I think. Oh, you're joking me. Right, something else has gone wrong now. Right, we're off. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on, guys. I'm going to have to... Right, I'm going to join another party because I don't know what's going on at the moment. So just bear with me. I need to speak to someone else. I don't know, mate. That's what I'm joining to see if you guys know. Of course it's not. Did it red flag on your end? Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a... Yeah, I'll have to restart again after this. But you're all racing, yeah? Yeah, so carry on. Right, okay, guys. So we are still going, and so what you're seeing on your screen is what's happening. We're on lap 4. We are continuing on. I don't know what to say. It's just gone absolutely to pot. I don't know what's happening. So, do you know what? I'm not going to do a prediction, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop that because, quite frankly, I've got too much going on. There's too much rubbish going on at the moment. Right, okay. So we have Toby leading from Mav, Greza P3, Massey 4, Davis in 5. With Paella 6, Legutza 7. What's happened to Gutza then? He's down in 15. We saw him go round at turn 1. And as you can see, tyre-wise, you've got 5 people on the mediums, which means 14 on the softs. And so far it puts it down to 14, but we've got Paella at 4 at the moment. Seems to be the highest gainer on the sprint so far. As Toby sets the fastest lap. Is he going to get a run? Not quite. See, really tight for P1 at the moment. I'm just going to head down a little bit further. I'm just going to go down to Spreader here. He's got the guts on the back of him, and he's chasing Paella. And we've got, right, so at the moment Spreader seems to be holding off Legutz quite comfortably. Massey with Greza at the moment as well. So you've got the big DRS zones around here. Gutza there, just getting past Adrian, but they're still side by side. Gutza manages to get the inside, and he does get the full car length ahead of Adrian and holds that position. So still P13 at the moment, or moves up to P13 as he begins his recovery drive. But still on the back of Spreader. Not sure exactly what happened at the start. It brought out a red flag. We then got going again. It seems to be working. So we're just going to go with this. There will have to be a lobby restart after this. Again, I apologise, but it's just the way it is. The guys will have lost a set of medium tyres, so they won't have a set of mediums available for the race. So, which you don't want in Bahrain. So it's just simple that I'm going to have to do it. It's at the inside of Mirage. Mirage leaves plenty of room, and it's a nice bit of racing from the pair of them. Well done, guys. I like that. Branishwell doing very well. A couple of places. Bear in mind, in the one-shot quali, you didn't have a setup on, so he's a tad unlucky in that respect. As Legutz manages to get past Shredder with the DRS. Spread one now get. Is he going to get an opportunity back here, or will he have to wait, I think, for the main straight? It's likely to be what he's done. You do have the DRS zone between turns 10 and 11 in that short bit of straight, but it's never the best overtaking opportunity. It is an overtaking opportunity, but it's not a good one, simply because you're given a DRS back for the main straight. Because we had a yellow flag out there. I think the yellow flag was for Chalky. Sorry, Chocky. Chalky and Chocky together on track. You could have guaranteed that, but I said that before the race, that was going to happen. So disappointed with what's going on at the start here. I'm just so looking forward to tonight. I mean, everything was planned out, everything was ready. Best laid plans and all that, I guess. This one is still on the back of Lacute, so I'm just going to go to Davis. He's caught right onto the back of Massey, who drops off of Greza. Look at Greza, 3-second gap now. I don't know whether Massey's had a moment or something. I wouldn't be surprised if everybody's soft tyres are maybe struggling a little bit. I'm guessing everybody's on soft tyres. Oh no, there are some mediums out there, of course there are. Toby has a look at Mav for P1. All the other way round. And they're still battling. A little bit of argy-bargy, that looked like. Although it did look like maybe there was a slight connection issue. Toby into P1, Mav P2. Guys are still following along in P3 at the moment. Davis got ahead of Massey. See Davis already onto the back of Greza. Davis is flying. And a points scenario in the sprint, guys, is 10 points for first, down to 1 point for 10th. That is the way we do it in WAOF1, just to open it up a little bit. I think Chucky's getting ready for a move, is he? Really came down low, so I thought he was about to go for one, but just reached the corner a little bit too early, I think. So Raj almost outbreaks himself into the back of Chalky, but just managed to avoid him. Looks like Spreader's going back past Lagutz. He does indeed into turn 1. Will Lagutz, I think he's going to get a run back up to 4. Does indeed, and has it done before they reach the corner. But Spreader will be much more interested in being ahead at that point on the next lap. Spreader has a slight energy advantage. It's not much, but he's got a bit. Well served to keep that now for the next lap. As I thought there was something going to happen down here. Mirage goes out wide. Oh, that's Adrian. Adrian's had a spin. Going around the left-hander. And has to wait for other drivers to make their way through before he can rejoin. It's a little bit of a mistake there from Adrian. He might not be in the worst position in terms of start for the race, though. There are some advantages starting around the back here. Robbo, go Davis, hey Robbo! Hello mate, he's flying. He's absolutely flying. He's had a superb sprint race. So they come around to start the final lap of the sprint, and we'll go to the two leaders because they are very much still battling. Not quite going to be able to get Toby here. And create a run maybe up to turn 4. Both of them are out of energy effectively. Don't think he's quite close enough. So he looks to go defensive, and I think realises he doesn't actually need to. So there's going to probably just be the one opportunity left for Math. Just going to be on that short straight into DRS as Lagutz and Spreader switch positions again. They are still side by side. Tiny touch there. And in the end, Spreader folds in behind. He'll still be looking to get past him if he can. So here's that opportunity from now, but it doesn't look like he's close enough for me. And we do have a yellow flag, although I'm looking at the track map and everybody's still going, so I'm not exactly sure what that was for. Onto the penultimate straight then. He's pretty close. Could he get it? Toe? I think he's going to have to try and match Toby through the final corner to have a chance on the toe. It's looking like it's going to be Toby for the sprint win and pole position for the main race. So Toby P1, Mav P2, Breza 3, Davis fantastic in 4, Paella 5 in the end, Massey 6, Lagutz comes across in 7, Spreader 8, Kemmets in 9, Lil Gutsa heads to the line, he's recovered to P10, so he does pick up a point, but my goodness, that's going to have an effect on the championship. Brownish Vale P11, Swafishi Swafishi with a penalty that's going to drop him down, so Mirage P12, Chucky P13, Raging Raj in 14, Chalky 15. I'll continue the countdown in just a moment. So, just to finish off the countdown, so it's Chalky was P15, Raver 16, Adrian 17, Operator 18, and Swafishi in 19. And if I could just get... just before we leave, just to go down the one, those just in case the stewards need them. Hopefully they won't. Right, okay guys, so as I said, we're going to need a restart, so... Okay, so another restart, guys. Chalky, I didn't finish last, Jay. We've all got our little victories, mate. We've all got our little victories. So, I'm just going to... Guys, just like before, I'm just going to go quiet while I do this, because I can do it a lot quicker if I'm not trying to talk at the same time. So, just bear with me. Right, guys, I'm back with you. Sorry about the long delay there. We're back on the grid, and the guys are all just putting their setups on, doing their strategies, fuel. If anybody forgets now, I mean, you know, it's on you. Otherwise, we will be ready. I had a whole script set out for tonight and everything for the formation lap, and we're not even doing one. Right. Never mind. Right now, it's not the highest thing on my mind, so we're not going to worry about that. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, so where we go. Okay, no formation lap, so it's going to be 3, 4, 5, lights on. Off they go, and away we go. Oh, please no. Please no! They have gotten away. Massey's been given a drive-through penalty for jumping the start. But we have gotten away. Position changes up on your screen. We'll do the tyres in just a moment, but Toby leads from Mav. Davis P3, Greza 4, Lagut's in 5, Spreader 6. We've got a yellow flag. Oh, Chucky's out. Chucky is out. There looks to be been contact between Chucky and Mirage. And we've lost Chucky, and that's brought out a full safety car. So full safety car out. At the start, being a collision at the start, and anyway, we have Davis up 1 to P3. Grez's down 1, Lagut's up 2, Spreader up 2, Brownish Rail up 4, Massey's down a couple of places and has the drive-through. Got up 1, Braver up 7, Swishi up 1, Raj up 3, Paella's down 8, Clement's down 5, Chalky up 1, Operator up 3, Adrian up 1, Raj down 5, and had the instant with Chalky, sorry. Oh, this is going to confuse me if I've got Chalky and Chalky. I'm never going to get these names right. I'll do my best. So, just looking where the guys are. So, Adrian just coming around the right-hander. So, he'll be going into turns 9 and 10 now. We might get going this lap. It may carry on another lap. So it's not coming in, so we are going to go to lap 3 under safety car, which means we will resume again on lap 4. And Mirage has taken to the pit lane. Along with Adrian, both opt into pit. Sorry, we've not looked at the tyres yet. Let's have a quick look at the tyres. So, top 8 on your screen, all on the medium tyres. Lil Guts has started on the hards, so he's going the opposite way. Kevins and Operator starting on the softs for the first stint. Not likely to be two-stopping. I'd imagine they're doing soft-hard. Two-stop doesn't really work around here. Obviously, safety car slightly later in the race might switch that around a bit, but it's not a track where you usually get a lot of safety cars, so I wouldn't be betting on another one, let's put it that way. Toby's going to lead us away then. Just waiting for those same two to catch up. Of course, they took an additional pit stop, but surely it will come in this lap. It could be quite a late call, but they are catching to the back of it now. Just going around the flat-out right-hander. There you go. So, safety car in this lap. When will Toby go? He's not got a lot of choice. Will he go out the final corner, or will he look to leave it as close to the line maybe as he can? Completely his choice. Let's go on board. Oh, Toby goes. So away he goes. Ooh, looks quite misty, doesn't it? As it looks like Massey's taken to the pitch to serve the drive-through immediately. I think that's clever from Massey. Never a good idea to hold on to the drive-throughs. If the safety car was to come out again this lap, then wants it. So Lagutz and Greza go side by side. Really tight between the two of them, but I think everything was fair. Spread a ride on the back though, looking to take advantage of anything he can. Any little mistakes or anything like that, he's ready to pounce on. Greza, in the end, does hold off Lagutz and stays in P4. And that looked like Gutsa was having a little look at Branish Vale for P7. To the inside on the right-hander and gets that done. Nicely done, guys. Nice bit of racing there. As we continue on then, we've got well, battles everywhere at the moment. It's hard to know exactly where to watch for you guys. Let's go to Kemmons, who's on the back of Paella. I think Paella had an issue with the lobby while it was loading up, so I don't think he's got a proper setup on. And runs wide, out of the right-hander, which is going to allow Kemmons to move on through. Kemmons has taken my place as teammates with Operator in that team, which is Operation Hillbilly. In the team, obviously they might change it, I don't know, we'll see. Everybody's still so tight. The front group are just moving out slightly. So Toby and Mav have just gotten away a bit, and so has Davis. Then from Greza all the way down to 14th place Chalky are all within a second of each other. I was going to say that Chalky just dropped out 1 second, but actually got straight back in again. Branishville maybe just dropping off the spreader a little bit. Does that could create a gap. Gap wouldn't be the worst thing. It is ideal, really, if the field separates at least into 2 or 3 different sort of sections. Less likely to have an incident if that's the case. Oh, we got a yellow flag. There's somebody. Oh, it's Gupta. It's Gupta. It's our championship leader. Oh, goodness me. He's out of spin on the flat out right hand there. I don't know whether there was contact or whether he's just caught the inside curb. Round he went, and he's dropped to P16. He's got to do it all again. He's on the right tyre for me. So as long as he's not got any damage, which I don't think he has, I think he can still make his way up pretty well throughout this race. As Raver looks on the outside of Swafishy, but was that? Sorry, no, that's Swafishy going past the inside, I think, of Raver actually. DRS on that occasion. And Swafishy and Branishville now for P7. I think are teammates actually, so as you can see, the same liveries. So, oh, but Branishville's allowed his teammate through, but oh, Branishville's ended up round. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think Raver did anything wrong there, so I think that was just a coming together. Bit of bad luck. But all in all, I think Raver made a really good move there and took full advantage. So well done, Raver. Makes 1 place back on Mirage. A long way to go yet. Paella and Kevin side by side. Stepping on those softs. Oh, careful, Paella. Touching the inside curb. Oh, Clement's got such a good exit there. I think with the wrong setup on for Paella, I think that he seems to be struggling with that particular corner on the exit. Here goes Kementsen onto the inside with the DRS open. Makes a comfortable overtake in the end. It's a little bit of a lock-up into turn 1, but he's okay with that. And moves to the right to break the toe. Paella doesn't follow him. Not interested in that at all, as Raver and Swafishy are battling. And Raver's got past Swafishy, so he's got both the Curry Riders now. Raver of Fruit Salad is up to P7, and he will be looking now to see if he can close the gap maybe to Spreader. He's in P6, but the gap is 4.7 seconds, so a little bit of work to do for that as we get a yellow flag, and it looks like Operator. It is just been off of that awkward left-hander. Really easy to do that there, to be fair. But, I would suggest that we're reaching a point where the softs are going to be struggling a bit, though. So, we're going to need to be pitting around about lap 9 or 10. I don't think they'll be going any further than that. So, look at the front here. So, Toby's taking a 3-second lead now. You can see him in the distance there on that shot. But we've also got Davis has caught onto the back of Mav for P2. Davis, who had a brilliant sprint race. So far, he's having a brilliant race, and that is Operator, and he is out. Operator has crashed, and that is a full safety car, and surely we'll see an influx of pit stops now. Everybody passed the pits, so they're going to have to, well, apart from Massey. So ultimately it does help Massey. It's going to get him to the back of the field. So, unusual, 2 safety cars at Bahrain. I'd say more often than not this is a safety car free race, but one of those nights tonight. It's, fortunate for Toby, done all that work, pulled the 3-second lead. It's always an awkward moment now for the leader of a race. Do you pit, don't you? I think he's got to, quite honestly. I think he needs to be pitting to hards. I think all the guys that are not on hards need to be pitting to hards, and what the actual hards are guys do, that's just on a postcard, quite frankly, because if they don't pit, they're going to be slow. If they do pit, then they're going to need another pit stop later in the race. So, but I still think that's their best bet, probably, to pit. So, in a way, Toby is in, Mav is in, Davis is in, Greza, I think everybody's going to be in. Greza, Lagutz, Spreader, all in. Now Swifishy takes to the pits. And, Raver stayed out. G3F1 Raver has stayed out and taken the lead of the race, so he's gone for track position. He's gonna risk maybe getting swallowed up though on those mediums at the rate's like 8 laps old. I worry for a driver when they do that. Matty's also stayed out in order to gain back some track position, but again, it's going to be in a midfield battle at the moment in P8 on much more worn tyres. I just wonder if we might see some more stops this lap. I wonder if Matty's actually thinking, do you know what, I'm at the back in a way, I'm going to do an additional lap and take a lap and then pit for the hards. We shall see. So he was at the back in a way because of the drive-through, so two drivers at the moment have stayed out, and I don't think that everybody's caught up, but I don't think the safety car will come in this lap. I think it's got to go another lap. Just what I think. So I think I reckon Massey might pit. Keep an eye. And it depends. He might be more interested in trying to keep the track position, but I just feel a bit worried for a driver when they do that. So Raver stays out and will leave the field away, and Matty's in. So yeah, we were correct. So he's gonna, as I say, he was at the back of the field anyway. So he's gone the extra lap in order to take just a tiny little tyre advantage here. So he'll go on to the hards, and okay, the guys that pitted the previous laps of the hards are not gonna have, they're not gonna have worked up much wear in one lap under a safety car, but every little helps. So that's why Massey's done that. I think that's quite clever. Don't tell him I said that, man, but I think that's quite clever. Interestingly, Lagutz has gone to softs, so you'd think he's going to be fast on this restart. But he would definitely have to pit again. There's all the guys that have gone to hards. The idea is they won't be pitting again, unless it's another safety car. No penalties on track at the moment. Raver is up 16 places to P1. Just hope he doesn't get... Just just hope he doesn't get too swallowed up. I just worry a little bit for a driver. Being in a position myself, and when I'm doing it myself, I do get a little bit worried because drivers around you is going to be so fast and have so much more grip. But it's their jobs to be aware that the driver ahead maybe hasn't pitted, and so therefore on more worn tyres. They need to be that as part of it. You need to be aware of these things. So safety car in this lap. See a few guys doing a little bit of tyre heating. So away we go. It's Raver. Tries his best. He's doing okay at the moment. Toby goes to the inside. Raver leaves room, and Toby makes that move stick pretty well. And look, you could visibly see there that Mav had such a better run out of the corner, but just actually had to lift slightly. And he's now going to have a look into turn 4. Raver battling back, and he's absolutely entitled to do so, and should do so as well at this point in the race. But this time Mav gets through, and Davis will be next up. Davis to the inside. It's dangerous. Don't think I'll be trying to make a move there. Oh, and look! Davis one side, Greza the other. He's getting swamped a bit here, Raver. It's Legutz. Sorry, it wasn't Greza, it was Legutz. The other is, of course, on those softs, bound to be rapid at the moment and have a lot of confidence. Very opportunistic from Legutz there. Good awareness from Raver, though. So Kemmets and Gutsa both get ahead of Swifishy. Going on all over the place. Greza's now past Raver as well, so Davis and Greza passed. They're still battling. Let's move back up. So Raver's still alongside Greza, having a little battle spreader. Looking to make a move now as well. That's turn 4. So spreader through to P6. And Raver might get a little bit of a breather here. I've got Raging Raj, not quite as close as the others were to him. Just shows the advantage, doesn't it, of fresh tyres on this game. Big advantage when you're on them. So, might have a move being lined up further down. Adrian and Chalky. Oh, Adrian! Oh, he's at the back of Chalky. They've both gone round. I think Chalky's lost his wing. Has he? Might be something left of it. I think he's definitely got damage though. It's Raver is into the pits then. Raver is into the pits. Presumably he's going to go to the hards to go to the end. Yep, that is white rimmed tyres going on. And yeah, I was right, Chalky right end plate missing. Oh dear. Adrian's trying this moment, I don't think that one. So, here we go, right then. Legutz is onto the back of Mav. Head of Davis onto the back of Mav. So, he's got those super soft tyres at the moment that are just going to be feeling absolutely wonderful, but they won't last long. So about 8-9 laps I reckon, maybe 10. So he might, I mean, he might decide to go soft to the end. Sure. Mirage getting past Swiftfish sheet a bit further down. And we've got yellow flags, I can't see where. There it is. And oh my goodness, it's Gupta again. Oh, this is turning into one of those nights for Gupta for a championship leader. He's still got time. He's still got time to get back up the field a bit. As Lagutz is making a move then on Mav. Goes to the inside. And Lagutz is through, but is Mav going to come back it in? Outside. Teammates battling away with each other here. If I was Mav, I'd just let him go. He's on softs. Let him go. Use his DRS to help you save a bit of battery at this stage of the race. And hopefully Lagutz will have the whereabouts to let Mav back through at the correct time. That might just be when he has to pit, but then it could be a bit earlier than that the hards may become a bit quicker than the softs. So Mav does get back up the inside of Lagutz. No team orders here. I think Davis and Greza are also teammates watching on in amazement. I can't believe that they're battling away like that. Go again then. See a massive overspeed here from Mav. Go back past Lagutz, who's now done 6 laps on those softs. Okay, bear in mind, first 2 laps I think would have been on softs. Would have been on softs. Would have been under safety car. So, this little battle occurring in a way. They're still on the back of these guys. Absolutely quite happy, I'd imagine, with where he is. Certainly happy for the team. So being P1, Spreader 6th. So it's good for the team at the moment in terms of constructors. He's in a good place here. Grows up. Any other battles going on still? Well, Davis is going on Lagutz. Having a look. That is a very big sign, though, that those softs are beginning to go. Davis goes to the inside for the final corner. We'll have the DRS on the straight. I think they both got DRS. Still within a second of Mav. Soon find out. So Davis goes through. Does seem to have a superior straight line speed. Well, Lagutz is out of energy. Is Greza going to be able to get in? Not quite. At the moment, fair play, kudos to Toby, who's absolutely flying at the front. Davis, it might have made just a tiny little mistake, had to come off the power slightly. Allowed Lagutz to get side by side, but never able to get his nose past at any point. As having a look down the order, we've got Paella's caught right onto the back of Mirage. Like to share the stream about if I can. There's something happening, of course. Just had a poor exit there, Paella. So I think he may just have to wait now for the main straight. Mirage is just about 4/10 off of DRS at the moment. That stays the same. It should be a relatively easy overtake for Paella. Don't do it here. Don't do it here, whatever you do. Reza goes past Lagutz as well, who stays out another lap. Here he goes then. It's a clever lap from Paella. He's passed on the straight, opens up DRS, kept hold of DRS by doing that. That will aid him in maybe closing the gap a little bit up to Brownish Vale. So he's done then, and now we can go to Lagutz and Greza. Greza looks like he has gotten past then. Ooh, I think might have been a little touch on the back there, but Greza kept it well. Either that or Greza just had a little moment, I'm not sure which. He must be coming up to a pit stop now. Must be. Look, Kemmons has caught onto the back of Spreader. Rage and Raj is only just off. So they're definitely being held up. So yeah, I think these softs are gone. See if he pits this lap. Expect Mirage to be doing basically the same. Surely. Yeah, there he goes. Moves to the right. He's into the pits. Goes around and might just breathe a little sigh of relief, because as those softs were getting older and older, it's getting just a little trickier and trickier driving around him. So into the pits he comes, and Mirage does the exact same thing. In they come. Any little battles going on at the moment still. Actually, Adrian, I think, on the back of Brownish Vale. You can see Brownish flashing away in front of him on the lead up to turn 4. Please. Oh, Brownish picks up for 3 seconds as well. To hard left-hander of turn 10. And now DRS opens. And I would imagine Adrian used this. Just get onto the gearbox. Like the moves we've seen before, but it shows you, it's a good indication actually. It shows you just how early the you know, you start setting up a move. You don't just, well, it's quite rare that you just make a move in one instant, one moment in time. You tend to be setting it up quite early on. I think we've seen Adrian doing here, and now onto the straight with DRS. He will pounce, should we say? Drop a little back. Oh, he's into the pits. Okay, was not expecting that. Definitely was not expecting that. So I was talking absolute rubbish. You weren't building up to a move at all. So Davidson Grave. David. Oh goodness me. I was going to say Davidson Grazes then. Davidson Greza. Still going very, very strong indeed. So I think Gupta's making a move on Mirage here. Nice to turn 1. Really not where you expect Gupta to be, but such is the, well, just such is the way that the race is gone for him, and that is Adrian just ahead. So that's where Adrian has exited the pits. So you'd expect Gupta and Adrian now to be pretty fast on fresh medium tyres. Mirage went to hards, by the way, when he pitted. Back to this battle then. It's effectively a battle for P2. Mav has managed to just about pull out a little bit of a gap. Amo Boduk joins, I'm not quite sure why. Always nice to see you, Emre, but wrong lobby, mate, on this one. I don't think Prez is going to be looking to make a move anytime soon. We're at a point now where Spreader might look to split the two Everpool drivers. Yeah, Everpool, I know. Could have been Liverton, but no, they went Everpool. Liverton would have been... Surely that would have been better. But no, Everpool's okay, I guess. I'll let him off. Got anybody else? We do have the old Gupta. Just got into the back of Asia. I just think we're more likely to see a move here. I'll probably be proved wrong. Adrian, of course, does have the fresher and medium tyres on his car. But being the championship leader is knows pace, so might be able to keep up with him. He's just dropped out 1 second, just at the wrong time, isn't he? Burns some energy. Can he get back yet? No, he hasn't got back in. I think we've seen the end of that. Spread again gets very, very close to Greza, but certainly not in a place of the track where he's going to make a move at that point. Keep an eye on the other gaps. Kutza has got back within DRS range though of Adrian. Just keep an eye on that. So I do like, if possible, to try and get everybody on stream if we can. It's this one. This is Laguts has caught the back of Brownish Vale. So having a little look there, but just sizing him up. Ultimately, I don't think there's a lot that Brownish Vale can really do against 3-lap old medium tyres. Oh, look, they're doing the old battling for DRS. Brownish Vale tried to get the DRS off of Laguts, but Laguts didn't fall for it. So, Laguts with DRS, surely this will be done way before braking for turn 1. It's a good little moment there. Battle for DRS, trying to brake. Oh, we get a little touch on the bump from Brownish Vale on Laguts, but no harm done. And we continue on. Up to turn 4, but again, get a run. I know this is where we go into a part of the track where Laguts' fresh mediums are really going to need to make a difference now and extend the gap. Adrian has managed to extend again against Lil Gupta further down. And just go back to these boys. Still battling away. Well, Spreader, what can you do? What can you do? They're all pretty low on energy. Grizz has got a slight advantage, but it's very, very minimal. Still Clements on his Wednesday debut. Lost his teammate tonight. Operator out. It's a strong debut, I feel, from Clements tonight. So, who else we got? Massey, actually, who's catching on to the back of Raging Raj. Massey's done very well tonight, I have to say. After that drive-through, remember back to the safety car, then pitted to... So gained a load of positions, but then decided to pit to the hards to go to the end, and he's now back up to P8. Some of that's been done under other drivers pitting, but not all of it. And don't know that he technically could just sit behind Raj. Doesn't need to make a move on him. Raj has got a penalty, so could potentially just leave it till the last lap and make an overtake then. But I don't know. 5.8 seconds. Clements is up the road, just approaching 6 seconds. That would be hard for Massey to catch that. Only 1 lap younger tyres as Massey makes the move here then. Raj still there. Leaves plenty of room, as does Massey. And that's a nice little overtake. And well done, Raj, on the defence as well. And that time round, just ahead of us, Bowser and Spreader did have a little moment where they switched positions. That tells us the Spreader is looking to get past if he can. So Adrian has gotten down past Raver a bit further down. Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem to have worked out for Raver. He's staying out in the safety car. Something we can look at for next week, but it's a valiant effort. And I'm always sort of people doing something different to everybody else. If somebody, you know, no harm in trying something different at all. Yeah, these guys just separate out slightly, don't they, as they go onto the straights. Clements is within the 1 second now of Spreader, so maybe that's why Spreader gave Reza a little bit of a hurry up, because he's just aware that Clements is catching him. He's caught him. He's not catching him, he's caught him. Oh, that's a little bit of a wobbly moment as the rear tries to come out on him slightly. Raj staying with Massey, by the way. Raj does look like he might be eyeing up a move back, and ultimately with that penalty he will drop back behind him, but it's a way for Raj to let us. He's definitely showing some pace, isn't he, Raging Raj? I am impressed, and he's showed some very good side by side tonight as well, racing. So he's a driver I don't know a huge amount, but I know him a little bit, but not a huge amount. But let's see a little bit of side by side racing from him tonight, and he has been impressive. Gonna look to move on Massey. I don't think so. He's a bit far back, is he? And you see the light flashing on the car ahead of you. It's so inviting to make the move there and then, but I think he's doing the right thing there, Raj. Just don't use his own energy, hold back. I think he should do the same here. I think actually for the next few laps he should do the same. Sorry, I can't believe after all this time I missed it. I'm so sorry. But Spreader has gotten ahead of Greza for P4. And that does mean that Davis' safety net has disappeared. Well, ideally, Spreader would love to hold off on making this move until the last lap, really. But problem is, he's got Greza on his backside, wanting to get back through, and they've both got Kemmets behind them. So I'm not sure how much they can really hold off. Massey and Raj side by side. Raj just catches the inside curb there, which pushes you a little bit wide, but still plenty of room left for Massey, and vice versa. Looked like a valid attempt, but as I say, just caught the inside curb, just spoiled the attempt, but he's going to get another chance. Always so difficult. A track like this with 3 DRS zones and strong DRS zones as well. So difficult to get away from a driver after you've got past them. Slagutz is caught onto the back of Swifishy here. He's going to look to make the move. And I would have thought he'd be eyeing up the penalty of Rajin Raj. You've got to feel that's probably the limit. Might be able to get Massey. Laps are ticking away. It's only going to be 2 laps to go as they cross the line. Toby absolutely dominating today. He's been absolutely superb. We've got a yellow flag. I think that's Chalky. Is it? No, it's not Chalky. My apologies, Chalky. It's Mirage. Had a little spin. Oh, look at the 3 of them. And Spreader goes to the outside. Is Greza there as well? No, he stayed out of it. Spreader to the outside. Davis squeezes as far as he can. Still side by side on the lead up to turn 4. Someone's got DRS. Davis has got DRS, and so's Greza. Look at Greza going to the inside. And they sort of box out Spreader, but Greza doesn't go for it. Or at least maybe not enough aggression there from Greza. And it's going to stay the same in the end. Nice little battle. Oh, but Greza gets to the inside of Spreader. Now into 9 and 10. Spreader's going to have the inside, and I think Greza's going to have to give up on that one. But Greza's attack here, Greza's aggression through there, it might serve to give Davis a gap to be able to defend down the main straight. So it wasn't pointless. There's definitely a point to that little attack there. But it's given Davis a chance. So we head down to the final corner. Toby already onto the final lap. Absolutely brilliant today, and I don't think I'm going to be looking anywhere else for driver of the day. I think Davis would be the only one, really. And Mav's had a very good race as well. I don't think I can not give it to a driver that's winning by 15 seconds. As Kemmets goes side by side with Greza. Greza holds him off though. Oh, Spreader picks up a 3 seconds. Oh, I can hear what's been said in the party already. Got to get him past Paella Muncher for P13. This championship is changing today, and it's swinging the way of Toby. And I think the constructors may be swinging the way of, well, Everpool and Six Finger Racing. Everpool, Davis and Greza, and Six Finger Racing, Spreader and Toby. Davis is looking good for this. See the pen that Spreaders picks up means he won't be too worried about attacking this, but in a way, oh sorry Toby, I've missed you over the line. Congratulations to Toby, who wins in Bahrain by the proverbial and definitely takes my driver of the day. Mav will follow him across for P2. Brilliant drive, Mav. Davis, P3, absolutely superb. Greza then moves up to 4 and Kement's up to 5. The 3 seconds for Spread drops into P6, but all of you guys had a very good race tonight, guys. Well done. Massey, P7, brilliant comeback, Massey. I think you've maxed, after that drive-through, I think you've maxed the result there, in all fairness. I think the guys ahead are always going to be very difficult to catch back up and get past, so yeah, I think you've maximised the result. Lagut's P8 in the end, Swifishy in 9, Raging Raj P10. Well done, lads. Adrian P11, Gupta recovers to 12th in the end, it's going to have a big effect on the championship. Brownish fell P13, Raver 14, Ayala in 15, Mirage 16 when he crosses the line, Chalky 17, all the finishers on the lead lap still. And there we have it. Toby, Mav, Davis, we don't do, well, we haven't been doing driver interviews, guys. I'm going to carry that on tonight. So, well done to the top 3. Brilliant podium, guys. Brilliant win from Toby, who takes my driver of the day as well. Games driver of the day goes to Adrian. I'm not sure what the game was watching, but sorry, Adrian. But there we have it. So in the end, we got a bit of a race going, didn't we? And oh my God, that was stressful. Oh, if it does that again anytime in the future, I think I might have a meltdown live on air. There we go. Anyway, Toby celebrates, and so he should. Absolutely superb win. So congratulations, Toby, Mav, and Davis on your podiums. Some other great races out there. Toby also takes the fastest lap with 1 minute 31.4. Just going to have a quick scroll down. Just want to make sure I've got the penalties and everything. So there we go. Just let that run out. There we go. So there we have it, guys. Race director, you can let me see that. Yes, it is. So it's hardly anything. Hardly anything. That's I mean, it's all just exceeded track limits, 3 seconds stuff going on. Barely anything at all, really. Quite honestly. What's that? 10 seconds I just saw. Pile up. Okay, there we go. So Massey had that jump start. He said, I noticed in the chat he said he was reacting to another car, but nobody else got a drive through, and I think that might have been, I think he said Paella, because Paella had some connection issues getting onto the track. So there we go. In a way, guys, there we have it. That's Schumacher Division Wednesday night Bahrain sprint race out the way. I'll never be doing that again. At least not like that, in a way. But in the end, we had a very good race in the end. That was good fun in the end. But there we have it. Don't forget then that we will be back tomorrow night on Dark Mark stream. So please tune in for that one, where I shall be racing instead. And we are around Spa, Francorchamps, Belgium. The absolute gem of the season. So come and join us on Dark Mark stream for that one, and support me, of course. Other than that, guys, thank you ever so much to everybody that's watched along with me. Thank you to everybody that watches the stream back. I really appreciate it. And we will get going on podium interviews at some point, but I'm exhausted. I'm not going to lie to you. So, okay, guys, thank you ever so much. I will be back, by the way, 8:30 PM on Friday for PRF1. So don't forget that one. And I'll see you then. Good night. God bless.